Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel Flying Higher. Now today's flight report, we will be flying on SQ232, Singapore Airlines' new A380 economy class. This can also be found on their new 787-10s and the upcoming A350 regionals. So this flight was scheduled to depart at 11 a.m. from Sydney Kingsford Smith International Airport. And getting there at 8:45 a.m., I saw such a long queue. It was backed up so much. The check-in, the security checkpoint. It was the peak time of the airport and it was crazy. So here, boarding is commencing at 10 a.m., which is an hour before the scheduled departure time, which I thought was pretty early given the fact that, you don't see 1 hour leeway for embarkation at other airports around the world. So my seat will be a 51B, and yes, it is a middle seat. Although I did wish that the seat on my left, the window seat, would have been freed up because it was plus $80 for additional legroom, and it was one row behind the emergency exit row. So I hope that there'll be nobody. But of course, it was full. The whole flight was full as usual. So that didn't work out.
Thank you, sir.
Hi. 71B.
Right over here.
Okay.
Good morning. 76.
What I really like about these new seats is that it's very modern and very sleek. The seat itself measures a very comfortable 19 inches wide and a pitch of 32 inches, which is very comfortable for this long sector from Sydney to Singapore. Now the seat also comes with a blanket and a cushion, as well as foldable headrests. I would say that the seat is quite comfortable for that duration of flight. One thing I really like about this new long-haul product is the touchscreen enabled IFE, as well as the newly designed table with the mirror and the cup holder. So there is hot hand towel service right before departure.
Please give us your attention as we bring you through this important safety briefing and on a journey through Singapore.
Excuse me. Thank you very much.
During takeoff and landing, ensure that your tray table is stowed away. Put the back of your seat upright and keep the shoes on. Before we take off,
I have to say that the takeoff of the A380 engines are super quiet. It's amazing. You don't even feel like you're taking off at all because it's so quiet. And it feels so smooth on takeoff as well. So the in-seat pockets contains a air sickness bag and safety information card for the A380, an in-flight Wi-Fi instruction manual, a Criswell magazine, which is the June edition, Silver Chris magazine, which is also the June edition, and then lastly the Chris Shop magazine, in-flight Chris Shop magazine, which is also the June edition. I'm quite surprised that they actually gave out amenity kits to economy class passengers on this 8.5 hour flight. That was a very nice touch, I have to say. Even though it's so simple, just a pair of socks and a toothbrush and toothpaste. it's very well appreciated for passengers who want a good rest. So an hour after takeoff, they started serving drinks to passengers before the main meal service began, and they handed out snacks, peas and crackers to everyone. So I got my usual apple juice. So for lunch, the options were a Indian fish curry with rice or a chicken and mushroom ragu. And I didn't order from this because I specially ordered a octo-level vegetarian meal. But this was a nice touch to have, a very classy economy class menu. So for my main meal, I was served as appetizer a mix of beans, corn, red onion, and lettuce and tomato in a salsa. And for the main meal, I had egg corn fritter with mushrooms, green beans, and halloumi cheese in a nice tomato salsa sauce. And for dessert, they came around giving all passengers a connoisseur mini magnum ice cream, which was a great finish, as well as orange juice to pair with the meal. Singapore Airlines has a range of a wide variety of entertainment options. They have blockbuster movies, like what I'm currently watching is Captain Marvel. Although it was not a great show, it's still entertainment nonetheless. And then there is also TV series, global top hit music, and things like that. So after a 4-hour nap, I woke up to the refreshment service and I was served pasta with fresh steamed vegetables in a tomato sauce, and that was slightly dry and slightly less tasty than the previous meal, but it was still okay. So here's the bathroom for the new A380. It looks nicer with the spotlights at the side of the mirrors, as well as the new furnishings and coverings. Looks very classy for economy class toilet, much better than one of the US airlines. I hope you liked my video. If you did, please subscribe, it would mean a lot to me. There's new content coming out this summer, so look out for that, and thanks for watching.